I didn't say they were clean to eat. So they were fun to make and fun to eat. All right, so the only ingredients you need is a package of cinnamon rolls and your skewers. I know it says just, always tells you to use a spoon, but okay. So, I'm telling you, man, this is so easy. Just lay your cinnamon roll out, tuck it around the end, press it on there pretty good, and just start rolling. I overlap this about halfway, and then you can kind of bring it down right next to it and just keep rolling it. You want to keep it pretty tight. And you just roll them around the skewer. When you get to the end, you do the same thing. Pinch it off real good. Boy, that just sounds so wrong, don't it? This one turned out a little prettier. That's what we're going for. First one was a little ugly. Just roll this out. Now all that cinnamon and brown sugar on there that you see, that's going to caramelize over the grate real nice. I mean, I know my hand's probably in the way. I should be wearing a little action cam, but it's going to kind of try to climb up on the other one. And just let it, just keep pressing it. We'll see how we can do that or not. But okay, so we got 3 of them. Well, these are my little prep boards that are awesome. Okay, so I've chosen a spot on the fire where I want to put this, but first thing I want to do is drizzle a little bit of butter over this. And that buttered side is going to go great down. Now don't drizzle your butter over the fire or it'll flare your fire up. The smoke is getting me. My granny always said smoke follows beauty. Oh, I must be beautiful. My eyes are watered. Alright. So now you just forget about those for about 15 minutes, because if you try to pull them off the grill now, they'll stick to the grate. Okay, you're starting to see a little bit of a flame from the angle of a camera. I hope you can tell that that flame is beyond the ends of those, but we are starting to get a little bit of a flame right up underneath them, which is okay as long as it doesn't kick up there and start licking them. May have to move them. A little bit of that butter's probably dripping off of them. But if that happens, all we do is we just grab our little skillet, because that butter's getting too hot anyway. And let's see if I can move these. They're not trying to stick, so that's a good sign. They're cooking good. These little things will fluff up a little bit. Actually, I am getting some burning from those. So we will move them over here. Ooh, yeah. That's okay. Nothing a little butter can't solve. And I'll probably kick some flames up with the butter and have to move them again. You could do these on a well-seasoned flat griddle, kind of over medium heat. Like if I had a flat griddle on this half of the grates, it'd be picking up that heat off that fire and would probably be just about perfect. But hey, this is campfire cooking, and we cook with what we got. Well, I'm telling you, these little things are so good. See, that one's still trying to stick a little bit. I think I've got them too far from the heat, but they'll cook. They will cook. And they will cook beautifully. Can you tell they're getting bigger? Okay, so we do need to get these a little closer to some heat. Well, my phone seems to agree with that statement, so must be right. Alright, so these seem to be fluffing up a little better now. I think we got them kind of where we want them. Alright, so this is the point where you poke a little hole in your icing packet and just squeeze a big fat line of icing right over those. I usually just cook these over a bed of coals where I've got no flames going. But these are definitely done. That one not. Alright, so off the fire, there's what we've got. These are a little crispier than I like them to be, but they're still going to be damn good. So here we go, the ooey gooey goodness. So this one stayed on the skewer pretty good. I've got it wrapped tight enough. That's the thing, if you want to spiral wrap it, I got these a little well done. I'm telling you, they're not burnt. That's really just all the brown sugar that kind of charred up on there. Hot. I'm telling you, that's perfect flavor right there. Let me tell you, if you go camping and somebody got skewers and they don't make cinnamon rolls, there's only one use for that skewer, and that is to stab their eye out. Because these things, I'm telling you, breakfast or just sitting around a campfire late at night and got the munchies for whatever reason, these are the answer right here. Till next week, I'm Jamie, your fireside chef. Catch me next Thursday for another episode of Campfire Cooking. I'm gonna go eat some sweet treats now. Hey guys, one last note before I wrap up this episode. In the future, I'm gonna be doing some pretty big, pots of, we're talking fajitas, pots of beans, whole pork roast, whole chickens, big recipes that I'm not gonna be able to eat by myself. So, like and share my videos and comment below, invite me. I think I'm gonna start having guests over when I'm filming. Now you may be put to work behind a camera, okay? But that's a pretty minimal price to pay for a badass meal that you just watch somebody cook from start to finish. Okay, so the little 8 to 12 minute episodes of Campfire Cooking actually take about 2, 3, maybe sometimes 4 hours, depending on how long the cooking times are. But thanks to the magic of the internet and video editing, you get it in just a few minutes. Kind of like most of y'all's sex lives, but it's not edited. It's just short and sweet.